All right, guys, Black is here, and Happy New Year. This is probably going to be, may not be my second video of 2022. I want to talk about, it's kind of weird because I've made a couple of videos talking about this guy, but I have yet to upload them. Okay, a few weeks ago, I had a guy to hit me up on Facebook, and I think he hit me up on Messenger. Well, you know what? Forget it. He hit me up on Messenger, right? And he told me that he liked me and that he wanted to talk to me. And I looked at the guy, and the guy looked like he was about my age. He was better looking than me. And I decided to give him the time of day. So I gave him my number, told him to call me. He called me, we talked. And actually, well, anyway, we talked. The guy is broke rich. He's 52 years old. He's thicker than Slim. And, you know, I'm tired of being alone. So I decided, you know, maybe I need to compromise. Maybe I need to date somebody my own age. The conversation would be better. The interests would be better. And maybe if I spend some time around a guy my own age, maybe I would get used to him. The problem I have is every time I try to date a guy my age, they either want to get freaky. I find out they just want to get freaky. They really don't want me. They just want to get freaky. And they see me and they think, well, he's big, he's ugly. He probably don't have a boyfriend. So he's going to be happy to be with me and he's going to want to mess around with me. That's what a lot of people think when they meet me. When they find out otherwise, they get the hell on quickly. It's just fine with me. You know, the only person that has stepped around, that has stayed around is the guy, Jason, with the bad breath. I can't get rid of that guy. I even told him I had AIDS some years ago. And he was like, well, we can still use a condom. And I'm like, Jesus, twice, will you please just leave? Well, I finally somewhat got rid of Jason. Some months ago, I asked him, did his mama have a big booty? And he got, damn, what is it? No, it doesn't smell like butt. Oh, it just didn't smell right. Anyway, so I asked him, did his mama have a big booty? And he got mad with me and didn't talk to me for like a few weeks. And then when he finally talked to me, he says, if I don't apologize to him, he's going to hang up. So everybody I told what happened, everybody was like, man, you shouldn't talk about that man, mama like that. So I apologize. Well, he started back to talk to me. But he don't talk to me as much, which is fine with me. But getting back to this guy, this new guy, again, he's 52 years old. How about he lives not even 2 miles from me? Damn near on the same street. You know, I make a right turn on the main road, go down a few miles, make a right turn on his road. Anywho, I gave him a hug one day just to be friendly. You know, I didn't get nothing from it. I just wanted to see what it was like to hug a 52-year-old gay man. I had never hugged one before. And it was like hugging my brother. There was no attraction at all. And, you know, I got to thinking, I was thinking tonight, I asked him, did he want to go out to get something to eat? And he told me that his family was visiting, he was tired, and he wanted to rest. And I'm like, yeah, he's over it. So I was like, okay, don't worry about it. Go ahead and rest, and I'll holler at you another time. He asked me, did I want to go tomorrow? No, I don't want to go tomorrow. I didn't say anything. I didn't even answer. And I don't plan to text him anymore. I'm not going to erase his number, but I'm not texting him anymore. I even deleted his picture because I don't really want to see his picture no more. But it got me to thinking, you know, I've talked to some family members about this. And, you know, if I talk to my sister, first thing she gonna say is, you know, why don't you try to find a woman, even though I'm not attracted to women? Yes, I was attracted to that young girl who's in the accident. By the way, do you know her car is still sitting there? It's still sitting at the same place where it was when I made the video. But anyway, yeah, I'm attracted to her. I don't know how old she is. But, you know, and tonight I went to Longhorns. I wanted to try that blooming onion. I hadn't had one of those in a while. Greasy as a mother father. Well, anyway, there was a white female, the waitress, behind the bar, because I went to the bar. She had that slim white girl look where they have this gut kind of like, I mean, they slim, but they kind of got not a stomach, but well, she was pregnant. I admit that. She said she was pregnant, but she just had a afflicted shape, you know. But she was a nice girl. I gave her a $12 tip on the $40 ticket. But I was looking at her butt and I was like, okay, you know, I could do something with that. And I'm looking at, there was a black girl working behind the counter with her. She had some clothes on. I didn't pay no attention to her. Not because she was black, it just, I don't know, she had a bunch of clothes on. I couldn't really see anything. It didn't really do nothing for me. But I was looking at a young guy who was sitting over there with his, I guess his girlfriend or whatever. And that kind of caught my attention. And then I looked across the bar, some white men were sitting over there and didn't do a thing for me. The point I'm trying to make is this, guys. I like younger men. And I'm going to, this new year, I'm not trying to date any more older men. I don't like older men. And like I said, older men, they want to have relations. I don't want to have relations. They don't want to be friends. They want to have relations. No matter, this guy told me, oh, I just want to be, we can just be friends. I knew he was full of crap. I knew that. But I said, you know, he says I'm going to give him a look, give him a chance. He wanted sex. I don't want it. So he's getting the hell on. Fine with me. Fine with me. So what am I going to do now? What I've been doing, working on cars, making YouTube video, making my, I still got my OnlyFans. I finally uploaded a video this morning, I think. No, I think it was yesterday. No, I think it was this morning. Anyway, I uploaded a video. So if you're an OnlyFan, yeah, I finally uploaded a damn video. And somebody, someone asked me, was my videos the truth? Actually, they are. I mean, I have lived that kind of life. I mean, before the fuel prices went to $4 in 2004, I used to ride around all the time, all over Atlanta, trying to pick up guys. I mean, all over Atlanta. Decatur, a little bit of Cobb County. And there's a story about a guy in Cobb County. It's the OnlyFan type story, but I'll give you a little shorthand, all right? He was walking down the road. His name was Ricky. He was like 23, 24. He was my age because this was back in 92. So he was about my age. Yeah, he was about my age. It was 94, I'm sorry. So I was 23. So he was about my age. Anyway, so I picked the guy up and I told him, you know, let's go to my house and hang out. That's what my exact words. And he actually came to my house, right? And I didn't say anything about relationship. I just said, let's go to my house and hang out. So we was hanging out and I propositioned him a few times and he told me that he wasn't with it. Okay, cool. I said, well, let me take you home. And we get into the car and we heading home and he says to me that he needs some bill paid or whatever. And he was wondering, did I want to help him out? So we ended up coming back to my house. Okay. The funny thing was he worked at Crystal and I used to work at this Crystal. He told me he worked at the Crystal and I told him I used to work at that Crystal, but I hadn't been there in a while. So anyway, I come in one day and I saw him at the Crystal. And how about one of the cashiers had become a manager, and she knew I was like that. So she and I talked, and I didn't say anything to her about him, but he thought I did, because he said that she started to act funny after I left, you know. But he ends up calling me, telling me he had quit the Crystal because he didn't feel comfortable working there. Apparently, he thought that I had told old girl about us, and I did not say anything about it. The only thing I did was I asked her, who's that good looking guy working over there? And she's like, oh, that's Ricky. And I thought, oh, he looks pretty good. And she was like, oh, you like him? I said, yeah, I like him. That's the only thing I said. I guess she must have went back to him and told him that I said I liked him, and he got a little confused and was uncomfortable, and he quit. We did hook up a couple times after that. He was staying with his sister. He was dating a white girl. His sister found out that he was having relations inside the apartment with the white girl, and she threatened to put him out. Well, he, of course, did it again, and one of her neighbors went back and told her, so she put him out. So he called me, and he wanted to come stay with me, but at the time, I was staying with somebody else. So I had nowhere for him to stay. But after that, I didn't hear nothing else from the boy. But anyway, this is Dre, and I may put the rest of the story on OnlyFans. If y'all want to hear the rest of the story, I will put it there. And I'll also tell y'all about a couple other, I never told that. I've never told a story about Ronell from that Crystal. Yes, I did. No, I did. I think I told it on YouTube, but it was watered down. Anyway, this is Dre. Y'all have a good day.